everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Moira, and for today's video, we are gonna do another What's in my Sketchpad. So I did a video like this before. It will be linked down below if you haven't watched it yet, and a lot of you really seem to like it and asked for a part 2. I've also decided to turn this into a bit of a series on my channel. I don't know. So there will be a few videos like this that will be coming out in the near future. So again, these are sketches that I have made when I was like a kid, down to high school, down to my architectural plates. There will be more in this video. But before we proceed to what's in my sketchpad, let's see what's in your sketchpad. Last week, someone on Instagram tagged me and she drew me. What? I will be inserting the picture right here, her drawing. It's so good. This is from @yellow_sky. Thank you so much for the drawing. Sobrang. Honestly, this is way better than any portrait drawing that I've tried in my life. So shout out to you, girl. Keep drawing, keep creating, because we need more art in the world. So after niya makita yan, sana wag naman kayo sobrang ma-disappoint sa mga ipapakita ko. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Woo! So first, when I was a kid, I was able to save this drawing that I did. I'm not sure what year this was. I wish I wrote it down. Anyways, here it is. So it's actually a card. It's a Happy Father's Day card. And I guess I drew my dad right there. In fairness, hindi siya sobrang stick drawing. And then, when you open it, bakit may picture ni Vic Zoo dito? Hindi ko maintindihan. I just drew my family. It's my dad, it's me, it's my mom, and then a huge ass birthday cake. Bakit may birthday cake? Father's Day nga. Ano ba yun? And then we have another card to my parents. Pero ito, guys, medyo nag-level up na naman ako. Hindi ko rin alam kung anong year to, but it's a Christmas card. It says, Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! And then there's Santa Claus. Oh, diba? And I think this is supposed to be a reindeer, but honestly, it looks like a dog. Diba? May kulay na, oh. Again, it's my dad, that's me, and my mom. Tapos dito, mayroong fried chicken, may hamburger, tsaka isang blue na something. In fairness, puma-fashion na yung outfits. Guys, naka-headband ako. Polka dot headband. O, diba? Pati yun, naiisip ko pa. Next naman, this is a watercolor painting that I did when I was in grade 6. What I remember is this is the... Kasi parang final plate namin siya ganun. So, yung first trial is dito sa Sketchpad namin. And then, we painted a bigger one on like an illustration board or something. Basta malaki yung size. That painting was way better than the one I did here. I wish I knew where it was. It's somewhere in the house. I don't know. But this is the thing that you get. Kasi ito lang yung nahanap ko. And actually, when I was in grade school, I remember that I really enjoyed watercolor. I enjoyed painting. But then, nung high school, wala na kasi kaming art class. So, nung high school, hindi na ako nag-watercolor ulit. I mean, I could have done it here at my house for fun. Pero honestly, kaya ayoko mag-watercolor nun. Kasi tinatamad ako kumuha ng baso ng tubig. As in, yun lang talaga yung dahilan. But I am thinking of getting back to it. Gawa tayong video, ganon. Bob Ross painting. Diba? This next one naman, I chose this kasi wala lang, may story behind this. It's actually a drawing of my whole class when I was in first year high school. Kasi dati, di ba, sa classroom, meron kaming bulletin board sa likod. And then yung isang bulletin board, chine-change siya monthly. Yung students yung bahala kung paano nila i-design or whatever. And I don't know kung paano nangyari, pero ako yung nag-design. I drew cartoon faces of each of my 48 classmates. Siguro ito yung trial ko, and then yun yung nilagay sa bulletin board. I think cute naman yung kinalabasan, pero hindi ko talaga alam kung paano yun nangyari. Kasi hindi rin naman ako class officer nun. Bida-bida lang ba talaga ako nun? So this is me, Moira, and then some other people you might know is Carrie, Kim, and Ilka. And then this next drawing is a sketch that I did here at home. I guess I was kind of imagining what design I wanted for our room, because before this room that I'm staying in, my parents and I used to share this room. Kasi hindi ko lang paano kami nagkasya nun. During that time, I was like imagining what other configuration we could do in the room to make it more well-designed, kasi medyo halo-halo lang talaga yung mga gamit nun. I thought of having a separate bed for me, a double bed for my parents, tapos may side table sa gitna, and then a study table over here, some paintings. On the other side, to my door, TV, and And then wardrobe, more wardrobe, ref. Ayan, mirror. Iniisip ko kung kasya ba siya ngayon sa kwarto ko kung ginawa ko to. Kasi this is definitely out of proportion. I think some version of it, kung medyo edit lang natin ng onte na mas maliit yung furniture and mas onti ng slide, I think kasya tong drawing na to. This next drawing was from my drafting class when I was in my second year of high school. We did one perspective of a street and it's not good. Pero mapakita ko na lang din. So, ayan siya. You won't be able to see it here, but I'll just insert something. Let's see what I put in here. Basically, we were just asked to design buildings on this street, on this block. On the left, we have Contis. O, diba? The people that I drew here were definitely really bad. As in, they don't even look realistic. Meron nagba-vandalize sa baba ng New York, baby. So, I guess this was in New York. Glee project. Congrats, Damien. And then, nag-drawing ako ng mga people sa rooftop. Tapos, kumari sila yung nasa Glee project. Are any of you familiar with the Glee project? Because I watched Glee like 10 years ago. Although, hindi ko na siya natapos kasi the plot got weird. But I think it's having a second life now at Netflix. Yeah, I really like Glee. And sa Glee project, sobrang gusto ko lang si Cameron. Sobrang nainis ako na umalis pa din siya. And then, there's a billboard that says, "She knew too much. A Pretty Little Liars." This kind of drawing would definitely not pass in architecture school. So now we have plates from when I was in my first year of college. So this first drawing is just a lot of entourage. Entourage is what you call the people and the plants that you put in your architectural sketches. I actually got an Uno on display because we just traced it. Honestly, a lot of times we just trace. Pero kasi I think that's the training para masanay ka on what looks good, what doesn't. Ayan. Ayan, more and more people. And then we also did some plants, some foliage, ayan, from trees. A bit of like tropical plants. Alam ko madaming natatakot mag-archi because of drawing, but as seen here, tinuturuan naman kahit pa paano. Parang sanayan talaga kung paano, yun nga, mag-drawing ng entourage and whatever. This next plate is not that good, but I decided to include it anyways. Very colorful. So this is the plate. This is actually a house. I think it was built in the 1930s or something, and I don't remember the name. I wish I did. I remember the prof showing the house to us, explaining na even though it has a very minimalist design, it was actually designed in the early 1900s. Modernism already existed back then. I was like, really? Oh my god. So we were tasked to draw it and then put our own spin to it, put our own entourage, ayan, ganyan. And hindi talaga ako marunong mag-drawing ng tao. I want to show this because I now see the things that I could have improved on. I could have used like more different types of line weights for the pens. As in, I could have used my pens to shade so many things instead of just relying on the colored pencils. Dito, may swimming pool. Dapat dito, may line para kita mo yung parang depth ng pool. I wish I shaded a lot more. This could have looked more architectural instead of just a girl who colored it. And the placement of the people is not good. As in, hindi ko alam ba't naglagay ako ng tao dito na nakatalikod. Sobrang weirdo. Wala akong grade. Ay, hindi. May grade pala. Dos. So, not bad, but also not that good. And then this next one is, I believe, the second exercise we ever did for design class. It was kind of related to the first one. I wish I had the first one. Kasi yung first is we were basically asked to design a chair to make it as creative as we can. I remember I designed one chair because there's a lazy boy, so I designed a lazy girl. Basically, lazy boy siya na may screen TV, massager, ganon. Tapos it does your nails and everything girly. So, ayun, wala lang. So anyways, back to this actual exercise. We're asked to design bench that's anti-vagrant. Hindi ko na alam kung bakit yun yung first plate namin. We were asked to design 3 options. Ito, basically, sketch pa lang siya, and then we went home and like did an actual colored version of it. And what's ironic is that I actually like these quick sketches more than I do these colored ones. Kasi nung ginawa ko siyang colored, sobrang nagmukha na siyang pambata. As in, that's why I really do better when it's quick sketches lang. This is the next seat that I designed. Actually, yung upuan niya, kamukha niya yung mga nasa sunken garden. Nilagyan ko lang ng bubong. Hindi ko lang kung sinadya ko yun kasi wala na ako ibang maisip. And then, this is how it turned out when nagkaroon ng kulay. Diba? Diba? Sobrang, mali pa yung proportions nito. The last one I think turned out better. It's actually more realistic. So this is the sketch that I did. Very sleek. Wow. And this is how the end product turned out. Not too bad. And then last but not the least, I am going to be showing you a design plate that's an actual room that I did in my first year, second sem. So this is a bathroom, and I remember when I did this, I was like, pangit to sa akin. Ang ganda-ganda naman sa batchmates ko. But now that I've looked at it, it's actually not that bad. As in, Moira, chill ka lang, girl. It's fine. Everything's fine. The task was we were gonna design a 2.5 by 2.5 meter bathroom. And that's so small, guys. We needed to fit like 10 things that we could do in that bathroom. Parang yun yung design challenge namin. As you can see from the color scheme, it's a bit of a beach themed vibe kasi I put as one thing you could do is to swim. So, kaya dun nanggaling yung beach vibe niya. And for this plate, I actually made use of watercolor pencils. Not that I was good at it, but during my first year, I actually experimented a lot with different types of rendering materials. So I tried yung colored pencils kanina, watercolor pencils, markers, and then black and white lang, pens, just pencil, ayun. It's really a good thing to experiment, especially with your free time. Okay, so let me tour you. Pagpasok mo, this is a pocket door or sliding door, and actually kulang ako ng wall dito. Tama siya. And then when you walk in, there's the sink area. So this one is higher. Dapat nilagyan ko siya elevation that this is higher than this one. And then a closet, and then the toilet, and then the shower area, and then this one is yung nga, may swimming pool area. A TV over here. So these are the 10 things that I was talking about. O, diba guys? Guys, nagamit ko din yung pink marker ko kahit papano. Actually, yung cute ng girl. That's how I draw kapag tinatamad ako. These are the sections that I did. So, ayun nga. Sobrang beach themed niya. Here is the perspective that I did. Sabi niya, how deep must be shown in sections. Totoo naman, yun yung sabi ko din kanina, dapat kita mo yung depth ng pool. Something about this design though, I don't know why I put shelves in this area. Hindi ko alam kung make use ba siya. Ito din, this pool shower is actually enclosed with glass. Hindi ko alam kung bakit nilimit ko lang yung shower to be just until there. I could have just used this whole thing to be the shower para mas spa-like yung feeling kaysa na kinunfine ko pa siya tapos nilagyan ko pa ng ganito. Kakaasar. Ano ba, Moira? And then, this is the other side. Ayan, yung sabi ko, mas mataas ito kaysa dito sa tile sa baba. Yeah, that's basically it. But guys, that is it for this video. Again, there will be more videos like these soon. And I will also be doing a Q&A real soon. Gawin ko siyang assumptions type para fun. I think next week ko siya i-film. So if you want your question or assumption to be included in the video, abangan nyo na lang sa Instagram ko. But anyways, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to hit subscribe, and also don't forget to click on the notification bell so you're updated whenever I post a new video. Comment down below what video you want to see next, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!